And welcome, everybody. Well, when people start jumping in, at least. But for now, I'll just welcome myself. So welcome, Tech Summit, to this live stream. And let me make sure that I'm actually live on Twitch, and it is showing that I am live, so good stuff there. Oh boy. I know that I planned for quite a bit for today. My apologies, I simply will not be able to hold up tonight. Because my body wants my bed. I deserve a good night's sleep, I think. What's up? Oh, okay, that's just my phone letting me know that I'm streaming. And saying that I can use it as a, as a way of like monitoring the stream and all. Okay, there we go. Those are the words that I was looking for. But oh my gosh. I'm also going to be taking a look at the Discord tonight and see if there's anything that's been left unaddressed. Because I do not want that. I know that I'm pretty bad at like keeping up with it, but I'm trying. So I do want to see if there's anything new that I should keep into consideration. And it doesn't seem like it. It looks like everything has been accounted for on the Discord, so that's good. That is quite good indeed. So yeah, not too much to worry about here. Oh man, I kind of wish I had a pillow right now. Not this one, this one's a bit too stuffed. So I'm not recommending this one at all. I need a soft pillow, like the one that's on my bed. I miss it. I can't stream from my bed though, which is the unfortunate part. But yes, it looks like the Discord has been fully accounted for, so there's nothing to worry about there. Since I did not really get a lot of questions for the Q&A video, I think that instead of doing a Q&A video, I'll just answer people's questions on stream instead. Sorry about that. I mean, unless I get more questions, like, within the coming week or so, then, yeah, like, I would still love to be able to do it, but if there aren't enough questions, then, you know, it might be easier for everyone if I just answered everything right off the bat. I think I did start, like, slightly early, if I'm not mistaken. Like, ever so slightly early. Jonathan Javier says, finally. Hello. Thank you so much for jumping in. How's your night going, Jonathan? Mr. Jonathan Javier. I feel like it's been a while. What did I just get? I feel like I just got a message somewhere. Oh, are you still in the city, by the way? Bloody Fedora. Hello, Bloody Fedora. Cleaning house. Hello there, Tech. Hello there, Bloody Fedora. How's your night going so far? And thank you for dropping in tonight. I do very much appreciate it. And don't worry, my promised 4 hours. I can't go through with it tonight. I'm just too tired. Jeez, so much work that I had to do today. However, when I get all of my trading cards in, I will be doing a very long unboxing of everything. That's without a doubt. But right now, I am waiting on an online order, and I'm also waiting to go to the card shop again tomorrow, since tomorrow is my day off. You know, my only day off. One person insulted you on YouTube. Don't worry, I took care of him. Wait, really? When did that happen? And what did they say? What did I do? I guess I can switch it over to just chatting now. Is that the tech summit? OMG. Thank you, Sweet Potato, for dropping in. I appreciate it. And I appreciate the hyping up that's going on right now. So thank you. How's your night going, by the way? How's your weekend so far? Jim Allen, thanks so much for stopping by. My weekend has really just been pretty busy. I worked a lot yesterday and today as well. I did quite a bit of work. So it has been very much work filled, I would say. But like besides that, I think it's been pretty alright. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. But how's your weekend going, Jim Allen? Neutral Official says, why hello there? Why hello there to you? How's your night going? I want to know how everyone's nights are going. Fedora says, it happened when you started the stream, but it is gone now. You didn't see the message, it was blocked. Wait, I kind of want to know what he said. What that guy said. Yeah. What happened? Fighter and Nickel Stand were banned on Twitch. Oh my goodness. Hello, Danny. Hi. My night is going great. Thank you for asking. Oh yes, of course. Well, thank you for asking. Well, actually, no, you didn't ask. My apologies. I'm not tired. I looked back and I'm like, wait a second. Huh, no. It's all good. And I very much appreciate that follow as well. Neutral Official. That is always appreciated. We are one step closer to reaching 500 followers by July 15th. And I definitely think that we're going to make it there. So thank you so much for that support. That is appreciated. And yes, I have to agree. With Bloody Fedora, please no spamming. Saying hi once is good enough. Sweet Potato says, I'm crocheting potatoes. Ah, perfect. I see. So how big are these potatoes going to be? About as big as the octopus, or even bigger? Jamalin says, doing okay. Haven't eaten stuff yesterday. For no apparent reason. Really. It might be a good idea to eat something. You know, I mean, like, I know me. I need to have at least lunch to some capacity, even if it is a little bit later in the day. Nad GPU says hi, hello. Wow, so many people jumping in tonight. I want steak, but I'm broke. Oh, no worries. I know that steak is expensive. And so is lobster. Lobster is also like kind of up there, I think. I think it depends on the restaurant, but either way, yeah, like that's quite a bit to pay for. Like just on the craving, you know. It's something that you would go to a restaurant and go eat, I think. About the same size as your octopus. Oh, okay. So it is going to be like a really tiny potato then. Cool. I dig it. I'm looking forward to seeing it as well. Are you going to be posting it up on the shop as well? Neutral Official says, the vibes the stream has is immaculate. I love it. Oh, well, thank you. I very much appreciate that. And I'm glad that that you're having a good time. I'm going to be, um, I want to say, projecting my exhaustion to you all so that you can all be tired with me. That's going to be the whole emotion of the stream. I'm gonna go grab some more water. Yep. Go ahead, Bloody Fedora. Take your time and thank you. A mini fridge is the best invention ever. And I really mean that. They're so convenient. Jamalin says, would love to see you make a mukbang video of the local fast foods in your area. Oh my goodness. I wouldn't be able to handle it. I think I would end up throwing up, to be completely honest with you. Because when it comes to local restaurants in my area, I mean, we've got, I think, 3 McDonald's pretty nearby. There's also a Wendy's. There's a Dunkin' Donuts. No, there are 2 Dunkin' Donuts. There's a Papa John's. There's also a Domino's. But that's technically not in my area. It's technically like crossing that border to the next area. Huh. So I would have a lot to choose from. And they're also like your Kennedy fried chickens, your Crown fried chickens, and things like that. I think I might end up throwing up. As much as I love a lot of these things, all of these things at the same time will crush me. I would not be able to handle it. Bloody Fedora is back. Welcome back. Sweet Potato. I probably should post it on the shop, but I don't know if I will. Maybe you should. I mean, like based off of the octopus, I mean, you're very good at your craft. And I think that, I don't think that it would be wasted not to post it, but it would certainly benefit you to do so. Unless you want it to be just like a you thing. Like you just want to have it for yourself. Which I totally get as well. Bloody Fedora says, today I woke up terribly. I was about to eat breakfast, and for some reason I couldn't stand. I was fainting slowly. Had to eat in bed. It was that bad. I don't know, maybe low blood pressure. That does seem pretty odd. Like I didn't read that very coherently at first, because I didn't realize that this was like outside of a dream, like this actually happened. Like, oh, okay. Well, this is actually rather concerning. Do you usually eat before you go to bed? At least something? Jim Allen, am I the only one who prefers Dragon Ball GT than Super? No, you're not. Because I'm right there with you. There's so many beautiful things about Dragon Ball GT that, to me, will always be worth acknowledging. And sure, like I am speaking from the perspective of somebody that grew up with GT. But yeah. Hey, Go Arcade. Well, thank you so much for that subscription over on YouTube. I do very much appreciate it, and I hope that you're enjoying this live stream if you're watching right now. If not, then, well, enjoy the rest of the content. Oh, hi. Hello to you. So yeah, like, there are just a lot of great things to GT, and the theme song is obviously one of those things that I hold very near and dear to my heart. And that will be the case until the day I die. Hell, even the ending of GT, it is just like putting a proper conclusion, almost unexplained, but still like uh, a a very touching conclusion to the Dragon Ball series in general. So I would argue that Super was not necessary whatsoever, but I don't regret that it's here. Blade Fedora says, I know, it wasn't a dream. The dream was another paralysis, as usual. But it was a lewd kind of dream in Labyrinth, like, so I won't say anything. Wow. Such a combination. I wonder what got there. Well, the Ultimate says, what's up? Just wanted to stop by and say hi. Hello to you. GTA SA? Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. I've never been really a GTA fan, so my apologies. Never mind. Thought you were talking about GTA, but then I realized that you were talking about Dragon Ball Z. Yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry about that. That was answering a question from Gem Allen. One that needed a lot of response time. I'm tired. What else did I miss? But when I was going to get breakfast, I was just fainting for some reason, like an old man. My heart felt weak and I couldn't breathe right. Oh no. Well, that's not good whatsoever. You should definitely report this to your doctor. If anything goes... I mean, like, you should definitely report it to your doctor. Because it does sound like a pretty big deal. Toaster Waffles, hi. Hello, Toaster Waffles, welcome in. And I hope that you're having a good time so far. Thanks for stopping by. The Ultimate. Oh, never mind. Thought that you were talking about GTA, but then oh wait, I read that. Nah, it's fine. Misinterpreted what you said. It's all good. We'll forgive each other. I'll forgive you, you forgive me, even though there was never any conflict. What should I choose? Acer Nitro 5 or HP Pavilion, you meant? 15. They have the same performance. i5, 9th gen, H series, HP Pavilion is more expensive, like 30. Acer Nitro is $770, and HP Pavilion is $800. Let me take a look. Take a look and see. I'm just going to look at the pictures online, of course, and kind of give you my opinion on that. HP Pavilion 15. Let's see. Well, the HP Pavilion is a pretty clean looking laptop here, actually. It's a pretty clean looking silver laptop that does have a USB-C port, obviously, has Ethernet, has HDMI, has a headphone jack. The trackpad seems pretty spacious. The speakers are like front firing. There's even a full SD card slot on that, and it's such a thin laptop. Okay, I'm digging this one quite a bit so far, actually. So let me go ahead and take a look at the Acer Nitro. Acer Nitro 5. Okay, so let me go ahead and take a look. Okay, so the Acer Nitro 5 has a very gamer-esque look to it, which I personally am not really that big of a fan of. Seems thicker, like it would be just a little bit harder to travel with. The charging port's in a weird spot too. It has a number pad, which I actually appreciate having a number pad. This laptop, in some aspects, especially like around the bezels and stuff, does look more plasticky to me. And then on the other side, you've got more ports, actually. So you have an HDMI, you get Ethernet, 2 USB 3.0 ports, and a USB-C port. So if they both have the same specs, my speculation is that you're going to get less throttling from Acer's offering here, because it is a thicker laptop, and they do seem to have some more openings in order to allow for for better cooling overall. Oh man, when I'm tired, I stutter even more, so I apologize. Go for Acer. My personal choice would be HP because I prefer the whole clean aesthetic. It's easier to travel with, and it's so got a bunch of ports. It's got a full SD card slot, which I personally appreciate too. Um, and it's got a nicer display as well, and that's one thing that I really like about HP laptops. HP Pavilion has 2 fans down. I have no problem for that. $30. Yeah, I mean, like the Acer Nitro 5 does seem thin enough that it would still be easy to travel with it, but like if you want my opinion, if you want to know what I would choose the HP Pavilion. It is going to get hotter faster though, so keep that in mind. For $1,000. Whoa, wait a second. It looks like I missed quite a bit actually. Okay, so Bloody Fedora said, I felt terrible, but it is already gone, the sensation. If it happens again, then yeah, I will inform the doc. I think when you see your doctor next time, you should bring it up anyway. Like, you don't want to risk it getting worse before taking action, you know? NAD GPU says in 2021, 6-core or 8 cores for gaming. Either one is fine. I would say that it mostly depends on the clock speed. And also what GPU you're going to be pairing with it. Because I think that the i5 is a 6-core CPU. I think the Ryzen 3 or 5 is also like a 6-core CPU. So one of those I would pair with a lower end GPU, you know, like to avoid any kind of bottlenecking. An 8-core one, I would say, might be like you'll get more out of it if you pair it with a more powerful graphics card. But the 6-core will reach its limit eventually, especially depending on the clock speed. Saving up $1.5K for a new laptop while working below minimum wage. Oh, wish me luck. I wish you the best of luck. It's not easy. It's not easy, and it definitely depends on the state, since every state has different minimum wage. You know, like I live in New York, for instance, and the minimum wage here is $15 an hour. But in some places, I think like in Pennsylvania, if I recall, I think it's somewhere around 11. I could be totally wrong, but yeah, like it is also, I guess, kind of dependent on the cost of living. Planning to get Acer Predator Helios 500 i7 10th Gen RTX 3060. Ah, cool. Ultra Prank says, hey, Tech Summit, I'm finally here. Hello, Ultra Pranks. Thanks for coming in. And by the way, the person who's asking about the HP Pavilion and Acer, I would love to be able to pronounce your name. Unfortunately, I can't. So what should I call you? If you don't mind, of course. Ultra Pranks. HP Pavilion Gaming 16 laptop PC. NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1660 Ti Max Q. Ugh. I do not like that pairing there. They're pairing an 8-core i7 10th Gen CPU with a 1660 Ti Max Q as well. That seems like a bit of a recipe for errors to incur. NVMe, SSD, 512 gigs of that, 16 gigs of RAM, a 16.1-inch full HD display, Windows 10 Home backlit keyboard, the 2020 model for $1,000. Mm, I personally don't really support it so much. Because of the GPU and CPU combination there. Like, it's a great CPU that they're giving you, but then the GPU is, it's like they really skimped out on that. So there's definitely going to be some bottlenecking there. There have to be better options out there. I think I will go for HP. Okay, sweet. I dig that. I dig that. And you say, Mostafa. Okay, I will try to remember that. I will call you Mustafa from now on. What makes a CPU better? What makes a CPU better is usually the core count, clock speed, and thread count. So usually, like the more cores it has, the more it's capable of handling different types of tasks. Like the more that CPU can split itself uh, into being able to handle like multiple aspects of any given task. However, usually having more cores comes at the cost of having less less clock speed. So basically, just how fast every core in a CPU is. So Intel was doing this thing for a while with the i7, where it was almost always a quad-core CPU that ran at like 4 gigahertz ish, which is quite fast. Like, that's a pretty fast CPU. But it's only got 4 cores. However, like, a higher clock speed is usually better for gaming and things like that. When multiple cores and when more cores is usually better for work. Let's say like video editing and rendering, 3D work, and that sorts of stuff. I would say. It meant Helio's 300 rather than 500. Oh, okay. Either way, I'm actually kind of interested in seeing what this laptop looks like. Helio's 300. So let me go ahead and take a look. Okay, I'm looking at a few models of the 300. So which one in particular was it? Oh, wait a second. I think you mentioned that you were looking at... Oh, yes. Okay, you're looking for 10th Gen i7 RTX 3060. I'm seeing one over here for... Oh, okay. They definitely vary in prices greatly. So I am seeing one over here that is $1,350. 144 hertz screen, 3 millisecond response time. It's not bad at all. IPS display, nice. 16 gigs of RAM, 512 gig NVMe SSD. Okay, you're probably talking about that model, because like the one that comes after that is the Intel 6-core what? This is a 6-core CPU? I thought it was 8 cores. I guess it may be the mobile versions of these CPUs of the of the 10th Gen i7 might be 6 cores, but that's still so weird. I mean, 6 cores is still quite good. It's still quite strong, but like I was not expecting that. I said him once and I'm gonna say it again. It sucks being here. I dare you to say that one more time, Mr. Brown Dude, sir. I dare you. What if it was oh, Subtech. Hello, Brown Dude. Thank you for jumping in. Thank you for being here and hating it at the same time. What if it was a 1660 Super? Still, I wouldn't factor that in as an upgrade. I mean, I would argue that the TI models are usually better than the Super models. I would say that the Super is more like an in-between for the like the base model and the TI model. So the TI is actually a better option. said it. Rue says, oh, and also hello, Rue. Welcome in. So I'm using a Rode Pod mic with a Go XLR Mini. Oh, nice. With a fed head, but it's still pretty quiet. Any idea if it's an issue in the software? You should be able to raise the gain in the software just fine. So over on the Go XLR section, when you open up the app, you go over to mic, and then there's going to be mic setup, and then from there, like, you just boost up the gain until it's like close to clipping, but not quite. And that should pretty much fix the issue for you, I would say. Or it could just be that the fat head might be intervening there. You know? In Amazon, the Pavilion 15 is $730, but in Egypt it's selling for $800. It's not that bad of a markup, I'll say. It's not that bad of a markup. Like, it's just slightly cheaper here, you know? Just slightly. And I get that $70 can make a decent difference. But I don't think it's that bad. Round dude, can you mod view on mobile? I don't know, actually. Jim Allen, what's the difference between AMD Ryzen processors and Intel? Well, besides branding, it is going to be in how they handle these releases overall. So, when it comes to AMD, they have been prioritizing a lot of cores, which is great, while still maintaining a pretty good clock speed. So you have things like the Ryzen 7 and the Ryzen 9 that go that extra mile. But then the Core i7 and the Core i9 can also go that extra mile. But from what I have seen, getting a Core i9 that matches a Ryzen 9 is usually pretty tough. Like, in terms of pricing, that is, because if I'm not mistaken, oh, interesting. Okay, so the 10900F is a 10-core CPU, I'm guessing 20 threads, that can go up to 5.2 gigahertz without processor, graphics, LGA 1200, Intel 400 series chipset. But these are, like, much cheaper. Okay, like, this is looking kind of weird from Intel. But usually, if you want more cores on your Intel CPU, you'll have to pay more. But what I will give them is that they do add, like, they just give more emphasis, I want to say, to the clock speed. So usually Intel CPUs are going to be faster, but AMD CPUs are going to be more efficient, if that makes any sense. I hope I didn't just confuse you there. Unfortunately, no, brown dude. Only PC. Oh no, that sucks. It does. Well, I don't have to mod since Bloody Fed is here. Actually, if you don't mod, I'm going to kick you out. I'm joking. Well, I don't have to mod. Oh, no, wait. I just read that. Can you tell if a good GPU and CPU is paired in a laptop? Yeah. Yeah. I would say so. But I'm on PC and mobile. I talk on mobile and mod on PC. Wow. Again, like, that kind of dedication, I appreciate it. Thank you. Ryzen offers better quality. I don't know. Well, that's not an answer. Better quality for your money. I mean, I guess that I share that opinion too. Pull your weight as well, Brown. Come on. Yeah, dog. You wanted to become a moderator, did you not? Or maybe I was wrong and you didn't want to be a moderator.
I should have known that you never wanted to be a moderator. I should have known.
Lazy, lazy brown dude. Oh, indeed. I'm that one dude who doesn't do work but still gets paid. Oh yeah, you're getting fired, buddy. Even though I don't get paid. Because what you're doing is fun. Looks like a... Oh, so my father commented. Tú pierdes el tiempo hablando con 6 personas. He says that I'm wasting time talking to 6 people. But I'm going to correct that, Dad, and say that there are 6 people on YouTube, but there are 10 people on Twitch, and I'm streaming to both. So in total, there are about 16 people watching. So, ha! Ha ha! And thanks for stopping by, Dad. What did you eat today? I didn't really have anything special. I just had a coffee in the morning, and then in the middle of recording a podcast episode, I was like, all right, I kind of want to actually eat breakfast now. So I had 4 toasted bagels with butter, and I also had 1 hash brown. And after that, I think the next thing I had was just 2 chocolate chip cookies, and that was it. I've been drinking a lot of water today as well, so there's that. What about you, though? What have you eaten? What CPUs are better for gaming? I think that a better way of asking that question, because I think that what you're asking might be more so like what CPU is probably the best bang for the buck when it comes to gaming. And in that case, it would probably have to go somewhere between the Ryzen 7 and the Core i7. The Ryzen 7 at the moment, let's say a 5700X. Yeah, so, okay, well, I'm seeing a 3700X here on Amazon. It looks like the 5700X isn't in stock yet. At least not on Amazon. But I'm also seeing a 5800X. You know, 8 cores and 16 threads is pretty awesome. So back then, 6 cores, 12 threads was a very good sweet spot for gaming. But I would say that still 8 cores could do you pretty well. So the best bang for your buck could be essentially just a $300 CPU between the Ryzen 7 and the Core i7, which the 10700K is a 8-core CPU with 16 threads, and it actually runs at a higher clock speed, and it appears to be a little bit cheaper too. So between the two, between the i7 and between the Ryzen 7 when it comes to gaming, I would say that the best bang for your buck would be on the Core i7. I'm on mobile and I can't mod. Well then, go back to your computer, nerd. Slay all the bots, bloody fed. I plan to. Can you put a cookie video link in chat? No, I can't do that, sadly. But you can stare at my door that looks like a giant cookie, apparently. You kinda can. Mobile allows you by clicking on the person's name to ban or block them temporarily. Okay, I'm banning you. What? You can't ban me. Oh. I'm the stream master here, the stream lord. It just doesn't allow the moderator screen, which is unfortunate. Which is kind of bad, but I understand why it isn't allowed on mobile. Too small for the mod screen. Fair enough. Well, that makes sense. Finch, welcome in. It's nice having you. And if you're new to the streams, welcome in. Your voice sounds like you do tech. I do tech, in fact. I mean, since you're on YouTube now, you should be able to see that I review a lot of different types of tech. So yeah, that is essentially what I do. I guess I'm happy that my voice sounds like it's tech related. Brown dude just says, well, that makes sense. Can a mod ban another mod? I don't think so. Mods are mods. Yeah. But I can. Oh, but so far there are no spammers. Yeah. Thank you for keeping the chat clean, Mr. Bloody Fedora. So if you mind, let me get back to not enjoying the stream. I do mind, actually. You have to enjoy it. You have to like it no matter what, even if it sucks. That is the number one rule of this stream. You have to like it. Ah, I can't type. I know. I'm aware. Bloody Fedora says, which I like. Kind of peaceful stream. No spamming, no chicanery. I like it. I've never heard that word. But I'm glad that you're enjoying it. Ultra Pranks. Is this article good? I'm still a newbie to the PC world, and if it isn't, can you give me articles or other stuff so I can learn? I can't quite see the article here, actually. I probably have to go to YouTube directly to see. Let me go to today's live stream, not yesterday's. Okay, so what's going on here? Okay, I don't see your link, Ultra Packs, unfortunately. I'm sorry. So I'm not particularly sure of if it would be a good article or not. And as for which ones I can recommend, I would say that I can recommend usually articles from Tom's Hardware are pretty good in my opinion. Well, I just came here from your solo cast video. I got it cause of you. It's getting here, so I'm excited. Oh, sweet. I'm glad that you enjoyed it. And when your solo cast does arrive, I hope that that it meets your expectations as well. It is a really nice little microphone for sure. Would you eat pizza or eat? Eat pizza with lemons and poop, or eat hamburger inside and ketchup on top? Or eat hamburger inside and ketchup on poop? No, neither. That's my option. So there was a third option. Can I send it to you on Discord? Yes, yes you can. Ah, my mom is here. Moraima Serta. She just responded with okay. You know what? Thank you, Mom. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Sleep, please. I will eventually. No worries. This is going to be a shorter stream. I'm probably going to dip out at the 2-hour mark or so, but for now, I figured that, you know, I'm scheduled to stream. I would like to be here to talk to you all. And even if I'm tired, I'm still in the mood to talk usually. I sent it to your Discord. Okay, sounds good. I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at the Discord. It's loading up for now. So while that's going down, Tech, are we going to stare at the same drawing screen for 2 hours again? Like I said, the stream's not. Jeez, I hate it when you don't listen, Mr. Brown Dude. LOL 0. No, I was planning on animating tonight, but too tired. I'll find the time for it though. Okay, I see your article. Best gaming PC under $5,000 with RTX 3090. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at that. So this article is written by Samuel Stewart. He says for $5,000 you can build an absolute monster PC which is capable of handling any game. This build is even 4K 60 FPS ready, but is it VR ready? Didn't think so. Wishing for a high-end build that will let you play any game you want at 60 FPS, even in 4K. Looking at pictures of other people's setups online and actually building one yourself are very different things. Spending the amount of money needed for that kind of a build can be terrifying, especially for someone who is not particularly well versed in computer hardware. But this is why we exist. We're here to show you some of the best components you can currently find to complete a $5,000 PC, tell you why they are the best and where you can find them. So without any further delay, let's see what this $5,000 PC has to offer. Oh man, like this is actually kind of scripted like a YouTube video. I like it. I do like the way that they've organized the parts here as well. Like they show pictures, they tell you what it is, they tell you exactly which one, which component they're using and why. So I very much appreciate that actually. Like this is a very nice and clean way of organizing this. And they even offer like advice on how it would perform. Well, more like information on how it would perform in terms of streaming and VR, 4K gaming in general. And they even touch on upgradability. But at this price point, there isn't too much that you can feasibly upgrade to. So this seems like a pretty good spot. Gaming Scan. So I don't think I've ever heard of this website, but I mean this seems like a pretty cool article to me. I like the way that it's written. I like the way that it's organized. I dig it. Fifine Case 678 versus Solocast. Solocast. I like the Solocast more. Because the Solocast has an adjustable stand. It also has like a mute button right on top. I mean, it's more like a touch sensitive surface that you can just go whoop and you can mute it. And I appreciate that. It also works over USB-C, which I do prefer. Sweet Potato, were you able to find more clothes better than H&M? Actually, I stayed with H&M and I bought some clothing from H&M, but I bought some shorts that ended up being a little bit too big on me, you know, because it turns out I'm not a size 36. I mean, I knew that, but like, I wasn't thinking straight, and I was like, I'm sure that a belt can make it work, but no, like, it's just too much. I'm like a size 28, so I don't know why on earth I thought that would be feasible. But like, besides that, I found a couple of shirts that I liked. I bought those, and I bought some new shorts that actually fit. But I have to go exchange that other pair of shorts, sadly. So sad face. Man, I joined late. Relax. Well, whose fault is that? Relax. No. I'm not relaxing here, okay? I'm always in a bad mood. All the time. Is the Pavilion 15 good for esports? I play esports. The Nitro 5 and Pavilion have GTX 1650 HP. Wait, hang on. HP has better cooling. It has 2 fans from down. Well, the HP one is still more likely to throttle on you, like when it comes to heating, because it is a thinner machine. So, you know, like, it's just going to get hotter faster. Even if it does have more fans, it doesn't necessarily mean that that it has better cooling, or that the cooling will turn out to be better than the one on the Acer. I mean, if you want a gaming laptop, then the Acer Nitro is probably the way to go. Like, if you're going to be doing esports. I mean, it doesn't really matter which one you end up going for, but the Acer could give you more longevity. Now GPU asks, what is your favorite food? Pizza. Incredibly generic, but yes, pizza. I love me some pizza. Not every slice is good, but quite a few are. Can I stream on Pavilion 15 encoding by the graphics card? Yeah, you can totally stream with either one. It'd be totally fine. But you would have to be more generous with what games you're playing while you're streaming. So just be more careful about that. Are you in your bedroom, or do you have a separate room for your streaming and recording tasks? Ah, how dare you ask that question? How dare you? Like, do you know how rude it is to ask a lady if she has a separate room for live streaming? No, I don't have a second room for live streaming. This is my bedroom. Like this corner is essentially just like where my setup is, where everything is. And actually, if you guys are interested, you can, I can confirm that because my bed is over there. My AC is up there. My TV, my Switch, my cologne, notebooks, my bed, the fridge that's on top of my nightstand and things like that. So this angle is like the cute angle. It's the one that works. It's the one that looks the cleanest, to put it simply, I guess. Oh my, I must have missed a lot over here. But yes, the answer is yes, I am indeed in my bedroom. Both are great, honestly. Yeah. Agreed. Lately, I've been dreaming with a lot of succubi tech. I see. And then the dream, I was a woman with pink hair and cat ears. So you were basically a furry? Passing through a labyrinth, and not only that, but there was also a rock that I had to acquire. A red/pinkish rock that controlled something, or opened something. I was a thief in the dream. You were a lot of things in that dream. Oh, it's such an adventurous one. Plus, I think I was in a mansion like Labyrinth. Seemed like a living place for dwelling, but Labyrinth. I was using the secret passages. The steward of the place allowed me. Okay. I will omit the plus 18 parts. 18 plus parts. Yes, thank you. I appreciate that. Brown Dude says, man, bloody fat. Are you crazy or crazy? And then, question mark. Brown Dude, when I dream, I'm a madman, he says. He goes nuts. Tech is a lady. Yes, I'm a lady for the rest of the stream now. Okay, I think I'm delving a little bit too much into politics at that one. So I'm gonna have to cool it for a bit, so that Susan doesn't strike me, or the higher ups at Twitch either, since I'm streaming to both platforms. Lols, you always say that, and I never know what to expect. Okay, mini fridge. Yeah, I mean my mini fridge is pretty awesome. It's my pride and joy. It holds all my water bottles. It's great. It helps in keeping me hydrated. You dream like horror movies, or some. Oh, Jesus Christ. Or some. Oh my goodness. Brown Dude, fix that grammar. For the love of God, I can't handle this anymore. I'm just joking. No, I cannot do that equation. I stopped being good at math during my freshman year of high school. After that, I was bad, period. I got better around my senior year, but then a different teacher came in, kind of a hot teacher, actually. She was wonderful. So yeah, she came in, and her teaching style was good, but I stopped being able to retain things after she came. Not her fault at all though. It was me. Yes, I dream those too, like a horror or another dimension. NajiP says, your room is clean compared to mine. What? My room is a filthy mess right now. I'm looking at it and I just want to throw up from how gross it is. So you're just trying to make me feel better. I'm just joking. Brown Dude says, no. I think you are from another dimension. So Brown Dude is finally confronting Bloody Fedora on his dreams. I wonder what this will turn into. Or you have some special powers that allow you to have an eye on another dimension. Maybe so. Perhaps he is the embodiment of Azathoth. That allows him to keep an eye on the entire universe as he slumbers. No, give me the chance to go to my B-Day. Telling you how to hack my name is not supported in the lava of dogs like the other bruh Google Talk suggestions. I have no idea what you said there, dude. You'll have to forgive me, but I simply could not decipher that. Tech, what did you say? Oh, I mean, I feel like whatever I said a long time ago. So I don't remember what I said. And I was paralyzed again, so when I realized that I was streaming, I tried to wake up by banging my head against the wall, but the scary part is I couldn't realize I wasn't home, and it felt natural to be there, and I noticed it was a dream by asking which day was it, and even then it was difficult to realize. It must have been, yeah. I mean, like, considering all of that confusion, it's just too much going on in a dream, buddy. And that paralysis on top of that, for sure. It can only harm the experience. Ultra Prank says, today I was scam baiting and I got remote control to a scammer's computer, and then I found his ID and other important stuff about the scammer that I sent to the police, and it had stuff about his call center. Ooh. So what did you uncover? Like, what more did you uncover? I mean, Bloody Fedora says, I'm Azathoth. I just don't know it. Yeah, you just don't know it yet. Hi, I am... Is my favorite is my birthday, and my birthday was at admin for my birthday, and my son is a liar, and I'm in love you. Have to the best of dogs, and a lot for you to do that. They are all tasks, yo. I have no idea what you're saying. You're turning into Jamu Firecat here. You called your teacher hot again, because she was. What's the issue with that? I don't get it. Bloody Fed, you would be a good director for scary movies. Please, let's keep the chat free of insults or other bad words. YouTube does not like it. Yeah. We can't even mention the coof, unfortunately. I got his ID, social security number, social media's information about his fellow scammers, his boss, location of the call center, phone numbers, WhatsApp messages, emails, how much money he gets, his address, and his car. So you have his entire docs. Wow. And a picture of his face. Even that. So much. You got so much out of that one call. I mean, that's surprising that he kept that much personal information in a computer that he was using to scam people with, no? It's a bit too convenient, I would think. Maybe he tricked you. Maybe he wanted you to think that he was someone else. And it turned out completely differently. And now I sent it to the police and see what they can do with it. Yeah, let's see. Let's see if they end up getting back to you on that. I'm curious to see how it turned out. Oh man, I can't believe that I actually caught up with chat after all that. I have to say that I'm proud of myself here. Whoops. Oh boy. It's a lot, honestly. Yeah, I mean, it does seem like quite a bit. It also seems like it would be quite the workload on your end as well. However, 2 points for justice, right? Something good was done. Impersonate Zabuza from Naruto. You did not pay for that, did you? You did.
1, 2, 3. Okay. Kakashi.
No, too deep. Hang on. Kakashi of the Sharingan. I've been sent here specifically to kill you. So what's it gonna be? I'm going to be Zabuza for the next few minutes. I'm back, and it is 21 hours in, 9 p.m. for you, Tech. I understand. Wait, actually... Of course. I can't possibly leave my sword behind. This is one of the 7 legendary swords. Haku, join me. I don't exactly remember too well what Zabuza sounds like. But I know this. Water style. Water dragon jutsu. I have to have the sword. I have to have the sword on me. Tech, it is 10 p.m. for me. I see. You are an hour ahead, considering that you are in South America. It feels like everyone is so ahead of us in comparison. I hope he gets arrested. One can only wish for such thing. Bloody Fed, where do you live? I also saw his webcam, so he didn't have it covered up. What a fool. I live in Brazil, and I live inside Tech's computer. I'm an antivirus program gone rogue, and now I administrate toxic behavior on Twitch and YouTube. Brazil. Well, that's pretty cool. For real, says Ultra Pranks. What is the best Quadro graphics card for 8K or 16K resolution? I don't know the answer to that question, because I've never even touched a Quadro GPU. Well, that's not true. Back when I was in the Ninja Academy myself, back in the village hidden in the mist, the computers that we used in there didn't have Quadros, but they were very old, very outdated. Not exactly what you would want to see. So honestly, I don't quite know what's going on with that. My core is not the most advanced, but I am better updated than most common programs out there. What materia do you use for your sword? For this sword, I only have a Firaga materia. You just can't see it. No, wait. Wrong anime. Wrong game. Almost tricked me there, buddy. No, but yes, I bought the sword on Amazon for a pretty good price, and this is a foam sword. It's pretty nice, I would say. Bloody fat, you actually live in Brazil? I think Quattro RTX 8000 is good for 16K. Could be. I honestly don't know. Yep, I do. Just a prefecture away from the baths in the hills. That's a lot of details, and near the island of Magic St. Catherine. You speak English or do you translate? Bloody fed. You've gotten used to that name, eh? I am saving that article. Yeah, you should. I mean, like, it's more worth it though if you are actually planning on spending $5,000 on a PC. But if you're not, then you might want to go in a different direction. Crunchy, thank you so much for that follow. I do very much appreciate it, and I hope that you're enjoying this live stream so far. Now we have just gotten one step closer to reaching the 500 follower goal by July 15th, and I think that we can do it. So thanks to you, we're one step closer. So thank you so much. I am bilingual. Cool. Plan to speak French, Japanese, German, and Spanish. I think Spanish should be one of the first ones that you should probably give a gander to, since a lot of the countries surrounding you speak Spanish. Yeah, the lowest that they've got is 300 and highest is 5,000. They've actually got quite a wide range there, honestly. I didn't even think that building a PC for $300 would be possible nowadays, at least using new parts, you know. And plus, you have to pay for Windows, but they usually don't account for Windows in any of these. A Windows license is usually around $140. I plan to studying those. I'd maybe do $2,000 budget. Okay, so like a $2,000 budget. That's very reasonable. So you can definitely build a pretty good PC with that. If everything was at MSRP, I would probably recommend an RTX 3070 with that. I would recommend a Ryzen 7. Well, actually, maybe not. Like, maybe I would go a step further and recommend a Core i9 instead. 32 gigs of RAM, might as well go for it. And things of the like. Though, I'm kind of just like speedballing. When do you stream games? When I feel like it, usually. Sometimes on Saturdays I do, but I haven't done it in a bit. I've been mostly just like chilling, relaxing, talking to everybody. That's pretty cool. But I am kind of overwhelmed because university is killing me. University is a that's for sure. I've been learning French for 7 years and I still struggle. Pain. French is such a difficult language to learn. It's a great language, but in my opinion, it's quite tough. Cloud Summit? Ah, yes. I just smacked a monitor with my Buster Sword sword. But yes, I am. Either Cloud Summit or Tech Strife. If I want to compete with a diplomatic job, I need to learn as many languages as I can. Better chance of getting selected that way. Fair enough. Can you try next stream on Siren Mini? Maybe. Though the next stream, it's highly unlikely that I do so. But I mean, like, if I decide to stream with the Siren Mini at any point soon, it will be in the title. It will be. So if it's not in the title, assume that I won't be streaming with it that night. But I can't make any promises for next stream because the next stream is likely going to be the full-on unboxing of all of my cards. Same here. I'm bilingual. My second language is Spanish. Ooh, there you go. And I need to know law. So where's your family from? Brown dude. If you don't mind me asking. That's very cool. Tech Diamond. I guess that works. My family is from Mexico, so I gotta learn Spanish. Okay. Gotcha. Since my parents were Mexican, they taught me how to speak Spanish, but I still struggle with some words, and I have known the language for all of my life. I mean, that's all right. Considering that you live in the U.S., you're surrounded by English most of the time, so it's perfectly acceptable. Did I ever tell you guys where I'm from, or where my parents are from? Do you think AMD FSR will kill deep learning super sampling because it's supported on the Pascal series? No, I don't think so. We're going to have to wait to see until there's more information on the performance before I know for sure. Poor bot. Another bot. Yeah, aw. So that bot had to go. That is unfortunate. But oh well. That bot brought it upon itself. And Polaris 500 and integrated Vega 8 and Vega 11 and Vega 3. Jesus Christ. Those are a lot of graphics cards being brought up there. Also, I plan on getting a shock mount for my Fifine K678 and having it hang, should I put it in front of my face? You should have it as close to your mouth as possible, because when you're speaking into the microphone, the closer that you are, then the crisper the sound is going to be. That is called the proximity effect. The closer, the better, usually. You did to me, not sure about the others. Ah, yes, I definitely told you. Yeah, being bilingual is a great privilege. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Knowing other languages and being a part of other cultures is really nice. Yeah, I would say so. Yes, I agree. It really helps because I live in Canada, where the main languages are English and French. Yes. And French is quite difficult. I tried it myself. I simply can't learn, and the pronunciations are so specific. Like, French is such a unique language. It is indeed a tough one. Ultra Prank says bad. And by the way, I think that the arm that I recommended to you already comes with a shock mount, so I think you're fine. I think you mean being part of. Thank you for correcting him. Yeah, he can't type, and he will admit to that himself. I'm thinking to buy a laptop because there is no place in our home for another PC. Okay. No problemo. If a laptop is what's best for you, then a laptop is what's best for you. Would you use a gaming headset if they had mics just as good as USB ones? I would, but in certain situations. Honestly, probably not. I mean, like, if I'm like on Discord and stuff, and like talking to friends and things of like, sure. I would probably, like, instead of like pulling this thing out, I would probably just go with something like that, with like a headset mic. But when it comes to streaming and things like that, I just like this. The microphone isn't just like, it's not just adding better audio to the stream or to my videos. It's also an aesthetic choice. Like, this thing adds to the aesthetic of the live stream as well, which is why I would argue that the look of a microphone is still pretty important. How many silent letters you want? French said yes. Ah, indeed. And how many do you need as well? Damn, that's pretty cool. Oh man, we're all learning about each other. That's pretty cool. I suck at typing on mobile. No, you suck at typing in general. Yeah, I see. I'm used to ending text summon on keyboard. Ending? Do you usually end me on on the keyboard? Is that what happens? I don't think I've been ended yet. Yes, exactly. I just love that everybody is coming together like this. It's quite nice. It's quite nice. Oh boy. But with that said, you guys are going to have to forgive me on this one. And I really do mean it, but I think that this will have to be the end of the live stream. I am beyond tired. So, with that said, thank you so much to all of you for jumping in tonight, and I hope that you still enjoyed this live stream. Thanks to everyone who's new. Thanks to everyone who came in as well. Thanks to everyone who followed and subscribed. Very much appreciate it, and I hope to see all of you next time when I do those unboxings. Hopefully, yes, I end you, but you get new beginnings. Lio. Okay. Yes. Good night to you, Bloody Fedora. Good night, Ultra Pranks. Neutral Official, have a good night. Brown Dude, have a good night. Have a good night to you as well. You said to call you, Motafa? I'm sorry, I forgot. I'm going to have to keep asking for a little while until I can remember it. But with that said, good night to all of you, and thanks so much. Until next time, enjoy. Bye bye.